I want to be real with y'all for a good while. So, as you've noticed, I've been gone for around a bit over 2 months, and I thought it would be good to explain myself in this video. And first off, I want to start off with why I've been gone, obviously. And I feel that when I started this channel out, I did it for the wrong reasons. I took inspiration from self-improvement channels like First Man, Cole, Hastings, Ice Cold JT, and Hamza, and I thought that, well, I could do the same. I can pretty much do what they're doing, and that is very much so true. But at the same time, I felt my reasoning for it was very much different. Like it felt like I wasn't really doing it for a purpose. I was just doing it to see, because the initial plan was, okay, I'm going off to college, right? But I'm worried about finances. That's the main. That's what still scares me today, is that how am I gonna pay for this? How am I gonna be financially independent? How am I gonna do this and that? Like, I don't like. I want to be financially independent, but I don't want to be living off of a job that I fucking despise. And it's scary how common of a scenario that is, where people end up having to work jobs that they hate just to pay the bills, and that really sucks. And I don't want to find myself in the same scenario. So the initial plan was, okay, maybe I can't fully cover tuition, so maybe I'll start a YouTube channel during summer, or maybe before that, and try to see if I can make some money off of it. But of course it didn't, because my skills to talk in front of a cameras was surprisingly shit. I'm gonna be honest, like my ability to articulate myself on camera, it was like, I just realized, like, holy shit, like, this is not how I am in real life. Like, I feel like I'm a very much different person off camera than I am on camera. It's like so surreal. And I feel like maybe I want to push this channel into a direction where, yes, okay, maybe I'm gonna make money off of it, but don't let it be the sole purpose of its existence. Like, I watched a video on Hamza, and it brought up a very interesting point. And he explains, like, and this was like what released on today, which is when I'm recording it, is July 6th. And he was discussing about finances, and like how much improvement he's made in the past 2 years, and how before he was living on government benefits, essentially. And he brought up that after a while he just didn't really care about finances. Okay, I just realized I didn't explain this correctly. So essentially, once he got into entrepreneurship, and once he was financially independent, and after a while, that's when he stopped caring about finances, because obviously you have to care about finances if you're living on the government. He could, that Hamza was told that, oh, I could make so much more money, but why do so? Like, and it just makes so much sense thinking about it. Like, if you're making so much money but it has no point, then it's not making you happy. The money isn't making you fucking happy. It's the fact that you're allowed to, that you have the money to do the shit that you love in the first place. Maybe that's why people become musicians. Some people do it purely for the money, but they're never happy with it. Some people just love spreading the message, and that's what I want to do with the channel. It's because it's sad to see so many fucking young men crumble and go into this limbo of a dream state. Like, we have, like, in this modern world, I feel like we as people, we've lost our purpose. And like, I don't know what mine is, and I sure as hell don't feel like it's being a doctor, honestly. You know, it feels like that was a pre-planned disposition that my family has set up for me, and that's not what I want. That's not what I want at all. I love my family. I'm grateful that my father chose to sacrifice his time, his and put so much effort and discipline into providing a household for me and my brother and the rest of my siblings. But at the same time, I don't want to live the same way as he does, having to wake up at 4 a.m. to commute 30 minutes to work just to work a job that he's told me that he doesn't like. In fact, he hates it, just so he can put food on the table, and that's not what I want to do. And this channel, like I said, maybe it will start make money. Maybe I will start making money of it, but that's not going to be the main goal. If I decide to continue with this channel, which I hopefully will, ever since I've, as to give advice to y'all, how to find y'all's purpose and get, I know, maybe a little spiritual, or just how to improve your fucking lives. Because man, I remember 2 years ago, I was miserable. Like, I genuinely was. Like, after COVID had initially started, I was isolated. I didn't really talk to any friends from school. I just went through with a girl that I had been so obsessed with rejecting me and cutting me off completely. Like, it was definitely my fault, and I felt I was in a pretty shitty place, just to be frank. And I think that if not for working out, if not for self-improvement, I would not be happy. I would not be able to display, I don't know if I would even be alive today. And it's kind of crazy to think about. It's like, I know people who feel lost, who feel like empty, feel like there's nothing to do in life, just so fucking boring, doing the same thing over and over, expecting something different. And maybe I can be a shining light. Maybe I can make a difference. I'm not sure, but that's my explanation. If you have anything to say, you're as much welcome as I am to talk about my life. You're welcome to say whatever you want. All right, y'all have a good one.